Yes, respected friends, welcome. Wonderful it is to have you every day. You give me this opportunity. No words to extend my gratitude. Still, I say thanks to you and really my appreciations for your attempting to study such a sublime Bhagavad Gita Shastra. I am sure, if not 100, at least 10-20% you are able to grasp it, and it's appealing to you and it is meaningfully found by you. And I am sure at least 10% to are of that you are trying to practice in your life. This is how we slowly grow in our life. So, welcome, gratitudes, salutations, wishes, and prayers for you. So today, before we start our study of all our four things, as every day, little understanding, little general discussion. We may name it as a common sense or an awareness, or in addition to our wisdom, whatever it is. Today's thought for 2 minutes is what a key in life. Only there are three things that we are supposed to know. Therefore, three things alone we have to do. Okay. So, how deeply, clearly, uninterruptedly we have known it. That is the purpose. So, to how clearly, unambiguously, without succumbing to any obstructions, we are able to do, that's what decides. Okay? Three things to know, and only those three things again have to be done. Three to be known, three to be done. No need of any fourth or fifth. Okay? All these three only, how correctly, completely, deeply you have known, and how clearly, with all rules, regulations, you have done. Depending on that is your own life's success spiritually, especially. Okay. So the first thing to be known is there are two things. One is the ignorance, second is knowledge. You know. So what is ignorance? What is knowledge? We have to be very clear. Generally, the knowledge is forgotten and ignorance is taken as knowledge. What gives us happiness, that should be the knowledge, no? But everything we gain only creates desires and troubles us. Okay, first is Ajnanam and Jnanam. We must know, obviously, we have to do what? Do gaining the Jnanam and removing the Ajnanam. So, one set is explained. So, too, at level, what we have to know is what are the Durgunas, the bad qualities, what are the Sadgunas, good qualities, which give us the Sukha and Dukkha. Isn't it? Same thing, this much only. But then it takes lot of time because there are mixed up. Like if you have 10 friends, it's so mixed up कि कोई हेल्प करता है, उसी बंदा बाद में परेशान करता है, दूसरा बंदा परेशान करता है, वही फिर प्रॉपर बिहेव करता है. For you takes a lot of time to scrutinize, analyze, and discover who are friends, who are enemies. Then friends, you just become closer, enemies closed. Isn't it? In the same way, in our own minds, values are qualities, convictions, attitudes, intentions. There are bad, we can call them as Durguna. There are good, we call Swaguna. So the second set of things to know are these two. That's it. And then obviously, doing is what in this regard. Whatever the non positive qualities are there, just eliminate them, replace them by whatever the good qualities. This is to be done in life. Outside, thirdly, physically, what is the action which is done beneficial? What is the action which is done is harmful in the outer world? We have to be very clear. The actions done through mouth or through the hands. क्या करने से हमको through the mouth or indriyas, let us say, it will be looks on to us. That's called a dushkarma. And what are the actions which we have to do satkarma? Like, for example, picking the pocket of somebody. Karma, dushkarma. But then you have money, somebody is in need, you give money out of your own pocket, taken out from your own pocket. Satkarma, isn't it? Hated someone and abused, dushkarma. Forgiven someone but lovingly you spoke, never mind, it happens. I don't underestimate you or I have no misunderstanding about you. You are a genius. My regards, respects, wishes for you all the time. This is a vachika karma through the mouth. है ना? What is dushkarma? What is satkarma? When these three are very clear, we have, then we will not get Durgati, we get the Sadgati. And we will not become Dukhi, but we become Sukhi. To understand these four sets only, entire Shastras, all our gurus, all their satsangas. But एक जगह एक बार बोलने से होना चाहिए ना, नहीं होता. That is how the mixing up of these things, confusion of these things, and also our own abilities to distinguish and understand them. Because of those abilities, it takes so much of time. And then the mind being such a very, very fecal thing, very, very, what do you say, never stable at one. Continuously unsteady, jumps from one to the other. And the power of memory, हमको तो पता ही है, जो याद रह रहा है वो नहीं रहता, जो नहीं रहना है पक्का याद रहता. Like if I speak to you 1 hour, in that 59 minutes I gave you Geetha Jnanam. 1 minute I scolded you. That 1 minute you will remember, not 59. What a powerful selective memory. ऐसे बेवकूफ है हम. देखो बोल दिया. We have such a funny notion, funny thing of remembering that which is to be forgotten and forget everything important thing which is required to be remembered. Because of all these reasons, though the things are only four, but the whole lives are spent in stabilizing in them. So, from the bottom, if you come, first question: do you want Durgati or Sadgati? Simple. You all understand. You may all say the Sadgati chahiye, we want happiness only. Then obviously, what is the cause or for it? Dushkarma or Satkarma? You can't be confused here. You can't. If you are confused and you are taking wrong decision, you suffer. The connection between karma and phala is what? Dushkarma gives dushphala, Satkarma gives Satphala. Isn't it? Think about it. So, what do you want? Durgati or Sadgati? Sadgati. Therefore, why should you do Dushkarma or Satkarma? Satkarma. For that, your whole mind and inner equipment, what it should contain? Durguna or Sadguna? Think. अब दुर्गुण है तो दुष्कर्म ही करोगे तो दुष्फल ही मिलेगा ना. सद्गुण है तो सत्कर्म करोगे तो सत्फल मिलेगा. But the basis of all of that is, do you want to continue the Ajnani way or you want to gain the Jnanam? देखो, if you are Ajnani, then you'll have Durgunas, then you do Dushkarma, you get Dushphala. Therefore, to avoid the Dushphala, Dushkarma and Durguna, you have to avoid the Ajnana by replacing it by Jnana. This is why we are in Gita class. In Gita class, we are given Sat Jnana or Jnanam, by which the whole our inner attitude personality becomes Sadguna. Then we in life through mouth and words or speech, we do the Satkarma or the action, Satphala will come to us. Choice is ours. And this Jnanam, as I told you, volatile, appears to be disappearing, especially spiritual Vala. It's till it becomes station, stabilized, established. We have to every day we have to bank. How long? Till I am alive and you are alive. And again, new birth as human by mistake, if you get, then also. In the same way, how long we have to eliminate Durguna and establish Sadguna? Zero Durguna in our life, 100% Sadguna hone tak. So to when how long I should give up the Dushkarma and do Satkarma? This is wrong question. Whole life is Satkarma only. Then only all the time Satphala or Sadgati. Very good, no? That's what we do out of ignorance, having hatred in the mind. With mouth we utter bad words. Thus we make that person our enemy. He became our enemy is Dushphala. Because of the Dushkarma of abusing. Because of the Durguna of the hatred. Because of the ignorance that we should not hate anyone. We should love all, forgive all. We have to be together. We have to be synergized. We should work together. If the world has to fight with each other and destroy, Bhagavan would have not created the world and brought us together. हम सबको इकट्ठा रखा कि अर्थ है हमें इकट्ठा रहना है. और इकट्ठे रहने के लिए जो करते हैं गुण सद्गुण होते हैं. वो लड़ने वाले दुष्गुण दुर्गुण है. Why wife and husband brought together? He used to fight every day. He used to live together in spite of all differences. You should have that jnanam in that way. Clear? Today's thought is Ajnanam, Durgunam, Dushkarma, Dushphala. Jnanam, Sadgunam, Satkarma, Satphala. Only these things we have to be very clear. This is to eliminate, this is to adopt. They are interconnected. Unless the Ajnanam goes away, Durguna will not go away. Unless Durguna goes away, Dushkarma cannot be going away. Without stopping Dushkarma, Dushphala cannot. But how the Ajnana goes away? When the Jnana comes. When the Jnana comes, the Sadgunas replace the Durguna, Satkarma replaces Dushkarma, Satphala comes to us. No Dushphala, Dukkha. Think about it coolly. Be matured now. You are 450. How what is the day? 451 दिन हो गए आज गीता सुनते सुनते. Big time it is. More than 9 months, more than 1 year and 2 3 months. So you can't afford to be any more senseless or childish, of not able to understand, not able to do the homework, not able to grasp the essence of such guidances, such knowledges, which the Lord Krishna is so kind for us is giving. Okay, so this much is today. Something else tomorrow we'll see. Now our 4 programs of initial chants, Veda Mantrocharana, subtle topic started in Gita, Iska Adhyayan. So to the fourth one, our conclusion of Guru Ashtakam. Tomorrow something else we start. संकल्प ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्यभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध पुराणे ध्यासोक्त भगवत भागवत दर्शन गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम समस्त सद्गुणानां शास्त्राणां साधनानां अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृते शास्त्राणां साम्प्रदायानां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरायाः भक्ति योग ज्ञान वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता पूर्वविद्यर्थम ये भक्ताः साधकाः अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निश्चिताः अस्माकं सह तेषां सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये भगवत भक्ति भागवत भक्ति ऋषि भक्ति मुनि भक्ति गुरु भक्ति देवता भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं च शांति मंत्राणाम् उच्चारणं प्रार्थना मंत्राणां तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणकस्य पारायणं गीता त्रयोदशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं गुरु अष्टकस्य अंतिम श्लोकस्य फलश्रुतेः श्लोकस्य पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम स्टार्ट. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, we are doing Krishna Yajurveda Taittiriya Brahmana Prathama Ashtaka Prathama Prapataka Parayanam. This will go for at least 6-7 months, even more than that. 5-10 minutes every day. Suno आप लोग. ओम अथ षष्ठ मंत्र आरभ्य एक षष्ठ मंत्र आरभ्य ओम ओम सोऽश्वो वारो भूत्वा पराङ्खैतु तं वारवन्ति येन वारयत तद्वारवन्ति यस्य वारवन्ति यत्त्वं शैतेन शेति अकुरुत तच्छैतस्य शैतत्वं यद्वारवन्ति यमभिगायते वारयित्वैवैनं प्रतिष्ठितमाधत्ते शैतेन शेति कुरुते घर्मशिर इति गार्हपत्यमादधाति सशीर्षाणमेवैनमाधत्ते उपैनमुत्तरो यज्ञो नमिति रुद्रो वा एषः यदग्निः स आधीयमान ईश्वरो यजमानस्य पशोगं हिकंसितोः सम्प्रियः पशुभिर्भुवदित्याह पशुभिरेवैनकं सम्प्रियं करोति पशूनामहिकंसायै च्छर्दिस्तोकायतनयाय यच्छेत्याह आशिषमेवैतामाशास्ते वातः प्राण इत्यन्वाहार्यवचनम् सप्राणमेवैनमाधत्ते स्वदितिं तोकायतनयाय पितुं पचेत्याह अन्नमेवास्मै स्वदयति प्राचीमनुप्रदिशं प्रेहि विद्वानित्याह विभक्तिरेवैन योः सा ततो नानावीर्यावीवैनो कुरुते ऊर्जन्नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पद इत्याह आशिषमेवैतामाशास्ते अर्कश्चक्षुरित्याहवनीयम् अर्को वै देवानामन्नम् अन्नमेवावरुन्धे तेन मे दीदिहीत्याह समिन्द एवैनम् अनशेव्यानश इति तिरुदिङ्गयति त्रय इमे लोकाः येष्वेवैनं लोकेषु प्रतिष्ठितमाधत्ते तत्तथानकार्यम् वीङ्गीतमप्रतिष्ठितमादधीत उद्धृत्यैवाधायाभिमन्त्र्यः अवीङ्गीतमेवैनं प्रतिष्ठितमाधत्ते विराट् च स्वराट् च यास्ते अग्ने शिवास्तनुवस्ताभिस्त्वादध इत्याह एतावा अग्ने शिवास्त नुवः ताभिरेवैनकं समर्थयति यास्ते अग्ने घोरास्तनुव स्ताभिरमुं गच्छेति ब्रूयाद्यन्विष्यात् ताभिरेवैनं पराभावयति लोको सृजतैनमाधत्तेन्वाहार्यवचनं देवानामन्न मेनं प्रतिष्ठितमाधत्ते पञ्च च शमीगर्भादग्निं बन्धति एषा वा अग्नेर्यज्ञिया तनूः तामेवास्मै जनयति अदिति पुत्रकामा साध्येभ्यो देवेभ्यो ब्रह्मौदनमपचतु तस्या उच्छेषणमददुः तत्प्राश्चात् सारेतो दत्त तस्यै धाता चार्यमाचाजायेतां सा द्वितीयमवचत् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Some practice of Veda mantra, very beautiful. Now let us do our third thing of the day. Let us say the fourth one, because everyday introduction also some value, some thought we are learning. Come to Bhagavad Gita, very sublime of all chapters, detail also, knowledge oriented. 30th one, the Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. Four things are understood: Kshetram, Kshetrajnam, Jnanam, Dhyam. Now two more are remaining: Prakriti and Purusha. Bhagavan is taking up that topic of discussion and lengthy, elaborate, deep, time consuming, contemplative. But then, giving time, if you really listen and contemplate, then the intellect starts getting opened up for the higher and subtler and deeper and the real knowledge of what exactly is happening in the world around us and within us. Like as much scientifical things you are understanding, to that extent, through the scientific inventions, are we not making our life luxurious or comfortable and less problematic? Grossly. In the same way, the spiritual truths or realities, the more we understand and abide by them, to that extent, the subtle inner chaos, confusions, misunderstandings, misinterpretations, wrong decisions, all wrong feelings, wrong relations, wrong notions, every one of them which were giving us such a dukkha, all of them go away. You understand? Because the life depends on correct understanding. We saw our introduction today, Jnanam and Ajnanam. Isn't it? Like my relation to you. So I can relate to you. I can make you my friend. And I can get attached to you. I can get some work done by you. I can be selfish. I can trouble you. That's what happens in the world. But these are all Ajnanam. These are Murkata. What is my correct spiritual understanding? Basically, in you also is a Lord there. Secondarily, you are also an individual like me, working out your own life's evolution. Thirdly, I am given this responsibility to be with you to discuss the Shastra, in which my own interest of deeply understanding is there, and you also may be given some guidance. Clarity. Then I do it. Beyond that, other than that, there is nothing. Then why will I become troublesome to you? Why will I trouble myself because of you? Some example मैंने सोचा तो ये वाला दिया. Any example. Go to a shop market. 100 things are there. But what is required for me, I know very clearly. Whatever the thing, eatable का हो या usable का हो. अब उसको लाया पैसे के हिसाब से खरीदा यूज की तो वेयर इज द प्रॉब्लम. नॉलेज ही नहीं है तभी जाकर what is not required that we buy and what is required we don't. Then we suffer. Yeah. In every relation, in every situation, it's only the subtle knowledge which saves us from wrongdoings caused by ignorance. So, two examples I gave you. In the same way, through this study of Gita, when our understanding grows subtler regarding what exactly happening inside and outside, what should happen and how to make it happen, then we are really growing to manage the life of minimum miseries and maximum happinesses. Clear? Now let us do the verse numbers 20 and 21, in which Bhagavan tells us about the introduction about Prakriti and Purusha. Let us listen it, try to grasp as much as possible. Not at all difficult. Prakriti Purusha. The non-living Jada things are Prakriti, in that the life is Purusha. What's difficult? Right? Then we should know what we are. We are Purusha and not the Prakriti. Thus be independent from the Prakriti. Never allow it to overpower you. Then you are already liberated. That way Prakriti Purusha Vivek. Like Jnatru Jnaya, like Jnanam and Kshetra Kshetrajna. Remain as Kshetrajna. Don't get affected by Kshetra, you are liberated. Get identified with the Kshetra. Anything happening to Kshetra will happen, fall on you, you suffer. So the scooter, the car, the bungalow, all of them are kshetra. You know them, you use them. वो खराब हो जाते हैं by nature. Don't suffer the kshetrajna. You try possible to buy. If possible, try to buy the other one. नहीं तो वो छोड़ो, पैदल चलो. This sort of explanation, as we saw in kshetra kshetrajna, same things here called as prakriti purusha. I am a purusha. How can I become slave to prakriti and suffer? Prakriti is Jada, I am the Purusha. This knowledge not having is called ignorance. Therefore, giving undue importance to the Prakriti is delusion. Therefore, doing all the nonsense is the Murkhata, and the result is misery. Okay, this 19th verse we chant twice, but 20th we do 4 times. Take the 3 minutes, never mind. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगः विंशति एकविंशतमः श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच ॐ प्रकृतिं पुरुषं चैव विध्यनादि उभावमे विकारांश्च गुणांश्चैव विद्धि प्रकृतिसम्भवान् प्रकृतिं पुरुषं चैव विध्यनादि उभावपि विकारांश्च गुणांश्चैव विद्धि प्रकृति संभवान्. Now 21. कार्यकरणकर्तृत्वे 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 हेतुः प्रकृतिरोच्यते हेतुः प्रकृतिरोच्यते हेतुः प्रकृतिरोच्यते हेतुः प्रकृतिरोच्यते पुरुषः सुखदुःखानां पुरुषः सुखदुःखानां पुरुषः सुखदुःखानां पुरुषः सुखदुःखानां भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते टुगेदर कार्यकरणकर्तृत्वे प्रकृतिः हेतु प्रकृतिरुच्यते पुरुषः सुखदुःखानां भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते कार्यकरणकर्तृत्वे हेतुः प्रकृतिरुच्यते पुरुषः सुखदुःखानां भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते. Careful, very conscious. Be alert to listen. The question of Arjuna was, O Lord, tell me, Prakriti Purusha, Kshetra Kshetrajna, Jnana Gneya. So Bhagavan explained first Kshetra Kshetrajna, then he explained Jnana Gneya. Those topics are over. No Prakriti Purusha has to be told. Okay, Narayana. First thing about this thing to understand is Prakriti and Purusha, they are not seen grossly. The original Prakriti, original Purusha, they are not seen by our Indriyas. But from their effects, from their expressions, we can trace their presence. Not perceivable, but through their manifestation, they can be seen. Point one. Point two. These both the things, Prakriti Purusha, as Bhagavan says in 19th sloka, Vidhi Anadi. They are from Anadi Kala, they are there. Why they are there from Anadi Kala? Because the Prakriti Purusha, both of them belong to the Parama Purusha, the Lord. Therefore, he because he is eternal and beginningless, these two are also Anadi, beginningless. They are always there. Prakriti Purusha. Okay. Now, in that, how to understand the Prakriti? Bhagavan says, second line. Yesterday we studied thoroughly. Vikaransha gunansha. To begin with the Prakriti Sambhavan. So, Prakriti is not seen. From the Prakriti, these things are born. And when you see them, then you can understand they are the Prakriti cause of these things. Okay. The Vikaras means what? The Panchamahabhutas, Manabuddhi Chitta, these are called the Vikaras of the Prakriti. From that Prakriti is traced. And then their gunas. Okay. Like the Panchagnanendriyas I have. Manabuddhi I have. These are called Vikaras. They have come from the Prakriti. So from the Prakriti, the Vikara of the Prakriti, the modification of Prakriti in the form of my Panchagnanendriya, Panchakarmendriya, Antakaranas have come. And naturally, these things have their own gunas. The guna of the eye is to see. Other guna of the eye is at one age it is very sharp. As age grows, slowly it becomes dull. Who knows? Toward the long period, I may even become blind. So that increase and reduction in their capacity also is called as guna. Their specific capacity also is called guna. So ears. What is the guna of the ear? To listen. Ear is a vikara, but the guna of the ear is the listening capacity. That also another guna is there in it. At one age, very sharp. वो उतना दूर भी जो हो रहा है सुनाई देता. But as you grow in age, सुनने को नहीं होता. इसलिए क्या कहा बोल. As you grow to the age of 70, 80, चिल्ला के भी बोलेंगे वो लोग, फिर भी हम नहीं समझे, गलत समझे. You can see in all comedy movies, these things are said. isn't it? सुनने को नहीं होता, है ना? है ना? पूछा है मानो लाइक दैट कि क्या ये बस अमरावती जाएगी? देन द अदर फेलो सेज नहीं, 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 ये बस अमरावती जाएगी। द फर्स्ट फेलो सेज अच्छा मैंने सोचा ये अमरावती जाएगी। अब क्या हुआ इसका अर्थ? है ना? Both are oldies, they can't listen with their eyes, ears. This is called another guna. So, vikara means all faculties. Gunas means their abilities. And in those abilities, the reduction and growth. All of them have come from Prakriti. Prakriti cannot be seen. From these you can see. Prakriti is a power Shakti. All what you call is not Prakriti. What you call what is called the manifestation of Prakriti. Hmm? Like when you put your own finger, let us say, on a burner on a stove which is lit, then what will happen? You will see that boil coming after burning of the finger. So there are three things: the fire, its burning power, and its effect of the boil. You can show that boil, like you can't show the prakriti, the power of the burning there. बट विद दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि ओ वहां अग्नि ने अपने दाह की शक्ति से उसको जलाया. दाह का शक्ति प्रकृति यू कांट सी. फायर्स प्रकृति इज बर्निंग एबिलिटी. You can't see that ability, but you can see its effect when the hand burns. Agni is Paramatma. Dahaka Shakti is Prakriti, and its effect is this burning. Okay. What we see, the whole thing is the expression of Prakriti. Prakriti, Mula, is unmanifest. From it, all this become manifest. Like my Prakriti of talking. Now I am talking. Talking is not my Prakriti. Inside subtly is there that is being expressed outside. That is why Prakriti Sambhavan. विकारान गुणान मतलब विकारों को गुणों को प्रकृति नहीं कह रहे. विकार गुण प्रकृति से प्रकट हुए. Therefore, Prakriti is subtle than this. Its expression are there, therefore, there is no difference. ये उसी का प्रकृति है इसलिए उसका इसका फर्क नहीं है लेकिन प्रकृति सूक्ष्म. It's much you understand. This is what is this first shloka. Now, in the second today's mantra which we chanted of 21 वाला, इसमें भगवान is very specifically saying. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Vikaranscha, then gunan. And then gunan also means the Indriya Guna we have seen. Of eyes able to see, ears able to listen, then their ability and ability. But we also have the mind, intellect. Therefore, in the mind, intellect, there is sukha and dukkha. That is called as guna of the mind. Mind itself is vikara. Guna of the vikara mind is called sukha dukkha. So too, buddhi ka guna kya hai? Buddhi is a modification. Buddhi is a vikara of the prakriti. The prakriti का विकार जो भी बुद्धि का गुण क्या है? Sometimes clear understanding, sometimes delusion. They are called gunas. So all of them are from the prakriti. So vikara is all upadhis. Guna means their faculties, their abilities. Both of them are called, have come from the prakriti. Vidhi prakriti sambhavan. They have all come from. That's why, where is that burning power going after getting burning it? It is going to its own prakriti, original, unmanifest form. Like I am looking with my eyes. Close eyes. Where is that vision gone? You should ask a question. Very sublime. I opened the eye, I could see all the walls, windows, close kar di. Now I don't see the world, but where has the vision gone? To its own Prakriti. That is the Prakriti. That's unmanifest. From there it came. Again, opened the eyes, Prakriti expressing as the vision from this window, the eye. थोड़ा सोचो, you will get an idea. This much only today. Okay. Now, today we are at this level. As you grow, you will know more. Second shlok में भगवान is very specifically saying कि कि which aspect in the world in front of us is caused by Prakriti, which aspect in front of us in the world is caused by the Purusha. Okay? Prakriti is there, Purusha is there. From Prakriti, something came. From Purusha, something came. That something put together is the world in front of us, or the whole world in which we are also part. What are those two are said in this shloka number 21. Very interesting, very important. Karya Karana Kartrutve Hetuhu Prakriti Uchyate. Okay, Prakriti is a Hetu, the cause. Kartrutve, in creating, in manifesting. Karya and Karana. Okay. The Karya always means the gross body. Karana means all our 14 faculties. You can tell them 19 faculties in fact. 14, 19, 17 और इधर इधर मिला मिला के होता है. When you say them as 19, 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 Karmendriyas, 5 Pranas and 4 Antakarana. 19. When you say 17, in that Buddhi Mana is talked about, Chitta Ahankara is not talked. When you call as only 16, 5 Jnanendriya, 5 Karmendriya, 5 Prana, 1 Antakarana. Bas, one Antakarana only functionally is called. Functional difference ke karana, it alone is called as Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara. They are not 4. One manifesting in 4 forms. 4 in 1. So the Karya, you see the gross body? Look at your own body. It's called Karya. And it is made from the Stula Pancha Mahabhutas, which came from the Tanmatras Tamoguna. Their Panchikarana Ityadi, which I spoke to in another chapter earlier. Then the Karana, I told you, the Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, Panchaprana, Antakarana. So from the Tanmatras Tamoguna, when Panchabhutas came and gross bodies are made, from the Tanmatras, the Rajoguna, the Jnanendriyas and the Karmendriyas are made. From the Sattva the Antakarana, from the Rajoguna, the Karmendriyas and Panchapranas are made. From the Sattvaguna, the Jnanendriyas and Antakarana is made. Of the Prakriti at the total level. This all will be discussed at length in the next chapter where we see 3 gunas discussed. Guna Traya Bhaga. About the guna, it came in 3rd chapter, it came in 7th chapter, but little bit in the 10th chapter also, 9th also. अब 14th में पूरा टॉपिक ही उस गुणों के बारे में होगा. That gunas are expression of Prakriti. So Prakriti through the gunas manifests in the form of this world of Karya and Karana. Okay. Be attentive. It will be very fascinating if you can catch. Like you have your own gross body, na? Samne. This is Karyam. But only body is not there. You have Karanas. The pranas are there inside. The 5 faculties of perception are there. Shrotam, Tak, Chakshu, Rasana, Grana. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and taste, touch. So you have the karmendriyas, hands and legs and mouth and the evacuating organ, genital organ. ये सारा जो बनता है ना वो और उसका मॉडिफिकेशन ऑल ऑफ दैट इज प्रकृति कार्य करण का हेतु प्रकृति उच्यते कर्तृत्व मीन्स क्रिएशन कार्यकरण का कर्तृत्व में यार क्रिएशन में हेतु प्रकृति है. But now, you and I, when we are living and contacting the world through this karyakarana sanghata of body and senses, are we not becoming sukhi and dukhi continuously? Become na sukhi dukhi. Your beloved friends come sukhi. Then that fellow scolds you dukhi. Again enemy comes dukhi. But he gave you a gift sukhi. This sukhi dukhi in me, experiencing sukha dukkha because of whatever is happening in karyakarana, is the one who is caused by the Purusha. So sukha dukkhanam bhoktrutve Purusha hetu. Okay? Purusha sukha dukkhanam bhoktrutve hetu uchyate. So the Purusha in us is a cause for the bhoga of the sukha and dukkha. Not bhoga vastus. When you contact the bhoga vastu, the feeling of sukha dukkha inside us is caused by Purusha. Purusha nahi hai in us in the form of sukhi dukhi. In the form of becoming sukhi dukhi by experiencing sukha dukkha. He is a dead person. Therefore that person you gali de do, you will not feel dukhi. Or appreciate karo, you will not be sukhi. You give him the beloved thing to him, gift, you will not be sukhi. You take away something from him, he doesn't get up and say, "Hey, kaise le raha hai tu karke? You mara hai banda." In him, that Purusha is there, who is the hetu for sukha dukkha. That Purusha himself becomes sukhi dukhi. For what? Because of whatever the modifications happening in the karyakarana sanghata. Or when this karyakarana sanghata is touched by the outer shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandha inside the Purusha, becoming the cause for sukha dukkha. Purusha is not seen. But wherever you see sukhi dukhi, that is the Purusha expression. In that sukhi dukhi vyakti, experiencing sukha dukkha. That experience of sukha dukkha and the one who is becoming sukhi dukhi, these are caused by the jiva. And the karyakarana sanghata of Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, Pranas, Stula Sharira, even the outer objects, they are all made by the Prakriti. So Karyakarana Kartrutve Hetu Prakriti Uchyate, Sukha Dukkhanam Bhoktrutve Purushaha Hetu Uchyate. Now, in which of your physics, chemistry schools or colleges, all these things are taught? Only a matter is taught and not with the idea that it is a Prakriti, it is not independent, it depends on the Purusha, it is for the sake of Purusha. All these things nahi padhate. Because they themselves don't know. What they know, that only they can tell. Whole science is an utter failure because it never takes Purusha into consideration, confidence, or account. है ना? Purusha is you. Without you being there, how can the world there? And you never study what you are. Only the world we study. That's what science. Therefore, you never come to any natija, nor anything discovered through science can give happiness to Purusha. इसलिए whatever science is discovering is a cause of misery. In spirituality, Purusha is given importance. For him to be happy, anything of the Prakriti, if possible, it is used. If not, the Prakriti is kept aside. Therefore, the science and scientific people and science using people are always miserable. The spiritually seeking, truth seeking people, they can never be miserable, they are always happy. थोड़ा सा टच करना इस बात को, बाकी कल देखेंगे हम. ठीक है. सो कार्य करण कर्तृत्व में हेतु प्रकृति है और सुख दुख के भोक्तृत्व में हेतु पुरुष है. And how this Purusha becomes Sukhi Dukhi because of Prakriti? What's the problem? What's the mistake? That will be discussed in the 22nd shloka. बहुत बहुत essential है. कल हम उसको पढ़ेंगे. Okay? I stop it here. Thank you. ओम कार्य करण कर्तृत्वे हेतुः प्रकृतिरुच्यते पुरुषः सुख दुःखानां भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते. Hetu is cause. Subtle he is unseen. But the cause only manifests as this effect. By seeing the effect, you can trace the cause. You can't see the cause. Like somebody is smiling. Seeing that effect, you can trace the cause that he's happy inside. But happiness you can't see. But with smile, you can infer that he's happy. Sort of from the frowning face on the face, you can easily infer that he is dukkhi, miserable inside. In the same way, Purusha and Prakriti are seen by their effects. So they themselves are not perceivable. But through the effects, we are making a concept of them, an understanding of them. And with these two mixture of Prakriti and Purusha, only the whole world is there. And it is totally different from the Paramatma. Paramatma is neither Prakriti nor the Prakriti indulging Purusha. It's something different. It's pure conscious existence. He is also experienced as I, therefore, he is called Parama Purusha. We are talking about Purusha in one body. Like in me, there is a Prakriti, there is Purusha. In you, there is Prakriti, Purusha. The Parama Purusha is the conscious self who is one without second everywhere. He is called as Gneyam, which we have already studied. Gneyam Yatat Pravakshyami, etc. in the earlier shlokas. So, thoda sa additional information is given today, convert it into knowledge. Tomorrow, some more will add. Thank you. Today, we'll conclude our Guru Ashtakam, Phala Shruthi. When this Guru Ashtakam is chanted every day and accordingly, Guru Bhakti one develops, he will get the blessings. What are they? Guru Ho Ashtakam, these 8 mantras of Guru, Yaha Pathet, whoever chants every day. Punya Dehi means a human being. Because to get a human birth is a lot of punya. Otherwise, only animal birth will come. So, Punya Dehi is a human being, whoever he may be, Guroho Ashtakam, the Ashtaka of the Guru Ya Patet, whoever is studying or reading or chanting, with the meaning, of course, and bhavana behind, Yatihi, whether he may be a sannyasi, Bhupatihi, he may be a Raja, Brahmachari, he may be a student, Gehi, he may be Grahastha, all of them, Labhet, they get. What do they get? Labhet Vanchitartham, their desire, whatever they want. So too, Padam Brahma Sanyam. If their Vancha desire is for Brahma Anubhuti, that also they get. So Vanchitartham in general is called Bhukti. Padam Brahma Sanyam in generally called as Mukti. So the Bhukti, Mukti. Bhoga as well as Moksha. So Yogakshema, then Yogasya Prapti. Both of them come to such person who, with full devotion, utters or chants this mantra, of course, remembering his own Guru and his Shakti, and knowing that the Guru is none other than God. So, Labhet Vanchitartham, then Padam Brahmasagnyam, and Guroho Uktavakye Manoyasya Lagnam. And mainly the one whose mana is Lagna in the Vakya of the Guru. So, what is the connection between all of that is? I have discovered the greatness of the Guru. Thus, I have surrendered at his feet. Then he taught me about Bhukti and Mukti, how to gain them. And on his Vakya, which he has Ukta spoken, Manolagnam, my mind is fully focused. Therefore, it is the worldly gain. Then he taught me what to do. I did it. I got all the Mukti. When it is spiritual knowledge, he only gave the knowledge and told, oh, my dear friend, you are that. That sentence I heard, then I discovered myself, then I got moksha also. That's the meaning of Guroho Ukta Vakye Manaha Yasya Lagnam. Of the disciple whose mind is focused on the Vakya of the Guru, that disciple gets both Vachitartham, then Padam Brahma Sangam. That Vanchitartham is any of the worldly gains, they are gained by doing what Guru says. Doing what Guru says is called as Guru Vakya Manaha Lagnam. So too, when it is spiritual gain, there's nothing to do. It is only to know. So there, Guru Vakya is, you are not this body, mind, intellect. You are the pure self. That's a knowledge. In abidance of that knowledge, we are proving our mana is lagna in the Guru Vakya because Guru told it. Such person gets moksha. Therefore, bhukti mukti will come to us when we do something and when you know something. And the doing and knowledge is told to be us by the Guru. And that he will do when we have devotion to him. The devotion will be developed when we know the glory of the Guru. And this Stotra tells us the greatness of the Guru. गुरोरष्टकं यः पठेत् पुण्यदेहि यतिर्भूपतिर्ब्रह्मचारी च गेहि लभेद्वाञ्छितार्थं पदं ब्रह्मसंज्ञं गुरोरुक्तवाक्ये मनो यस्य लग्नं गुरोरुक्तवाक्ये मनो यस्य लग्नं. Some places it is written as गुरोः एकवाक्ये mano yasya. Even one sentence of Guru you listen and practice, you will get bhukti mukti because the Guru's words are so powerful, unfailing they are. So Ekavakya or Uktavakya, both are same. But surrender to Guru and do what he says. You get both Bhukti and Mukti. Because all our Shastras contain the techniques of getting the Bhukti also, getting the Mukti also. All of them are given by the Gurus only. Vyasa Guru has given us, Adi Shankara Guru has given. They are all Gurus only, no? उन्होंने ही दिया सारे शास्त्रों में सारे टेक्निक्स मुक्ति पाने के लिए मोक्ष पाने मुक्ति. Enough today. Let us make a chant of it. Om Ata Shri Adya Shankaracharya Krita Guru Ashtaka Stotram Om Shariram Surupam Yathava Kalatram Yashascharu Chitram Dhanam Merutulyam Gurorangripatme Manaschenna Lagnam Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Kalatram Dhanam Putra Pautradi Sarvam गृहं बान्धवा सर्वमेतद्धि जातं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं षडङ्गादिवेदो मुखे शास्त्रविद्या कवित्वादि गद्यं सुपद्यं करोति गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं विदेशेषु मान्यः स्वदेशेषु धन्यः सदाचारवृत्तेषु मत्तो न चान्यः गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं क्षमामण्डले भूपभूपालवृन्दैः सदा सेवितं यस्य पादारविन्दं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं यशो मे गतं दिक्षु दान प्रतापात् जगद्वस्तु सर्वं करेयः प्रसादात् गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं न भोगो न योगेन वाजिराजौ न कान्तामुखेनैव वित्तेषु चित्तं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् अरण्येन वा स्वस्य गेहेन कार्ये न देहे मनो वर्तते मे त्वनर्घ्ये गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् अनर्घ्यानि रत्नानि मुक्तानि सम्यक् समालिङ्गिता कामिनी यामिनीषु गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं गुरोरष्टकं यः पठेत् पुण्यदेहि यतिर्भूपतिर्ब्रह्मचारी च गेहि लभेद्वाञ्छितार्थं पदं ब्रह्मसंज्ञं गुरोरुक्तवाक्ये मनो यस्य लग्नं गुरोरुक्तवाक्ये मनो यस्य लग्नं. So the saramsha of this are two things. One, all of these things I have achieved, but I have not achieved Guru Bhakti. Then there is no use of all of them. They all become the cause of bondage. Okay. Second thing is what? Develop the devotion at the feet of the Guru. Then he will give all these things also and something else. which only Guru can give. That is again the Jnanam through that moksha. That's what is substantiated in the last shloka, that Lavedvanchitartham as well as Padam Brahma Sangam. Padam Brahma Sangam is moksham, Vanchitartham is bhukti, the other things of the world. If you have devotion at the feet of the Guru, both come. So, all the thought is what? Without devotion of the Guru's feet and his grace, moksha will anyway not come. Without grace of the Guru, you can with your own effort gain all this bhukti. But then they will only bind you as a samsari. You will be miserable with all those gained only things. In this world, everybody is miserable with whatever they have gained other than Paramatma. Isn't it? I made a house. I become miserable because my own house, every day I have to clean it. I have to look for the painting and all. I justified, हाँ बनाओ अच्छा रहता है घर में, but दुख तो है ही, है ना? Wife married, you will be miserable only with her or husband. You may say, no, no, but she's taking care of me and all of that. वो है ही, but दुख तो है कि नहीं? Get a children. When he calls it papa, pepe, how loving it is. But that fellow will create trouble also to you. I become minister. A wonderful name and fame and all. But साथ में दुखी भी है. Every day I have to do the work. Something I do wrong, the whole public will raise a slogan. I'll be removed from that job. दुख होता है ना? In this world, केवल sukha, without dukkha, there is nothing. Without dukkha, you want only sukha. That is only Paramatma. This will never be obtained by our own effort. Only by Guru's grace comes. Therefore, what we have to do? Devotee to the Guru become. Then he gives mukti, you enjoy. He gives mukti, you receive it. Therefore, for you and I, final thought is what? Don't just live life without having a Guru in life and surrendering to him. Otherwise, you will become a slave to your own ego, your own mind, intellect, and it's all negative thoughts, all its demands, all its destructive plans, etc., in the form of lust and passions and greeds, end up in doing all nonsense and punished here, punished hereafter also. If you have a guru, every time he will guide you. Okay. Here, when we say guru, I believe I say guru means Sadguru. The one who talks the real, the true, and the real way of growing in life. Otherwise, there is a guru for terrorists also. There is a guru for a chore. There is a guru for a घोटाला. जो जो टीच करते हैं सब गुरु होते हैं. वी आर नॉट अवर गुरु, सदगुरु हियर. सद्वस्तु को बताने वाला सदगुरु, सन्मार्ग को दिखाने वाला सदगुरु, सत्कर्म को कराने वाला सदगुरु. Like today we saw in the beginning, Jnanam, Sadgunam, Satkarma, Satphalam. Otherwise, Ajnanam, Durgunam, Dushkarma, Durspalam. Today in this way, we have concluded the Guru Ashtakam text. Tomorrow we'll start the other one. And Geetha we have seen, Prakrithi and Purusha, non-traceable, but they can be seen through their effects. The Prakriti is the one which causes Karya Karana, and Purusha's presence is the one because of whom the Bhoktrutva is happening of Sukha and Dukkha. देखो Sukha Dukkha giving vastus are different. Sukha Dukkha contacts are different by the senses. Sukha Dukkha happening in the mind is different. But experiencing Sukha Dukkha ho raha hai na, that is called as Purusha. Fourth stage it is. Little more tomorrow I'll talk about it. That we have seen. Then we have done our 5 shloka chanting of Taittiriya Brahmanam also. I may have to make it 10 to make it complete, quickly done. Otherwise, बहुत बड़ा book है ये. चले दो. And also, we have done our earlier chantings, and the best was our introduction today for 5 minutes. The important common sense thought. I wish you all the best and suggest you to be regular in coming, listening, learning, growing these valuable, precious things. I don't know if you get so freely anywhere, everywhere, wherever they are, here or anywhere, you learn them. Make your life beautiful. From my side, I really appreciate those who come regularly. I welcome everyone. Let us study and learn together. Thank you. May our all learnings help us in sorting out problems, not creating new problems, achieving the goals, most importantly, evolve spiritually and contributing to the world. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mahapnuyat Shanto Mucheta Vandebhyaha मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे ॐ तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Okay. See you tomorrow.